chairman for Jamaica's Federation of Corrections, Arlington Turner, hits out against the Commissioner of Correction, Hanna Hunter, saying Miss Hunter has blundered in her handling of the production of music from incarcerated dancehall entertainer Adidja Palmer, best known as Vybz Kartel. According to Turner, since being convicted for murder, Vybz Kartel has released new music, and that should not be, as Kartel is appealing his conviction.
When a person is an appellant, they appeal their sentence and they're done by the courts. Now, if this is not back before the court, the appeal court, then this person is not treated as a person who is already sentenced. Meaning, the appellant doesn't have the same freedom behind the bars as the person who have been sentenced and does not appeal their sentence. Adidja Palmer, and I can only call his name as Adidja Palmer, I do not know his alias. This person is an appellant. Therefore, his freedom should be curtailed to a vast extent. This is not happening in the Department of Corrections. Our commissioner sits by and does nothing about this.
Mr. Turner stressed that he does not have a problem with artists producing songs from prison. However, he says it must be done in a structured way.
You say you don't have a problem with artists of voice in a prison as long as it's done in a structured way, in a structured manner. I honestly believe you. I believe say you're not lying. I believe say you really not have a problem with artists a record from behind the bars. You just have a problem with Vybz Kartel a record from behind the bars. Simple as that. A cartel you have a problem with. You don't have a problem if other artists they behind the bars and a voice. I just cartel. You don't want to see a voice. Mr. Arlington Turner, why you gotta be like that? Why you fight the man? Why you fighting the artist? It don't make sense. And you tell a big lie. And because you tell that lie there, me I go just say a bad mind. Because when you go say you don't know the man by him alias, you don't know the name Vybz Kartel, you know Adidja Palmer, you is a fucking liar. Or if you know the name Adidja Palmer and don't know Vybz Kartel, come on. It's not like say you know the man personally. You know him through music though. And no Vybz Kartel music no come out as like say all highest level by Adidja Palmer or Close Casket by Adidja Palmer, Fever by Adidja Palmer. Nah, you get Fever by Vybz Kartel, highest level by Vybz Kartel, Pressure by Vybz Kartel. So I saw you are gonna know the man. Or you mean to tell me say you don't know the man alias, which him a talk about him don't know the man stage name Vybz Kartel. Him know the man by him birth name. You know see you fuck up. You and the man a come from far. You and the man a primary school friend, high school friend? Nah. So you talk about you don't know the man, like you don't know who is Vybz Kartel. When the man case there in a court, you mean for tell me say not once have you heard the name Vybz Kartel? Not once? You don't hear the name Vybz Kartel mentioned all you hear Adidja Palmer? You too fuck up and lie and wicked man. And that's why I say a bad mind. It's like you just dead so and you try belittle the man image, the man popularity. You see me? You try make the man fame look small. Say you don't know who is Vybz Kartel. You too cut that boy. And here must say too, the man freedom should be curtailed to a vast extent. You hear the man sound? To a vast extent, strong word. Curtailed. Curtail mean reduce in extent or quantity, impose a restriction and deprive someone of something, lock down to an extent. The man use the word vast. Vast mean a very great extent or quantity, immense. So you must know the man mean lock down, restrict, in a box, tight security. He is a evil man, but like me I say with everything of a different perspective. I'm job him just a do still. I'm job him a do but while doing him job, he's bad mind. Bad mind. You understand me? He's a bad mind guy. When you have a problem, when you really have a problem, in a way they wanna look like when you tired out for fight the man. You see me when you look like when you tired and you couldn't bother. So when you take a rest. But me no know, it's like when you get some newfound motivation. Something boost on the back. When you get back a strength. When you get back a energy. If I choose the majority of Jamaica still as a Vybz Kartel, the youths them ratings for Vybz Kartel high. Cause them vote him 5 award. So I don't know if I that on see. And I say no man, this no right. We plan now work. We need to try again. So when you start come back and when you want to tighten up on the man, lock down complete or lock down everybody have a problem. The youths them vote for Kartel, make Nesbeth get cross and angry. Make Nesbeth come out and say some things where resemble bad mind. It no resemble bad mind fully, but it slightly resemble bad mind. Nesbeth say some things and me I tell you. But since the award and Nesbeth, it's like them put back Kartel on the kill list. Fight start again. You have to hold out Vybz Kartel. You see me? Go on, hold it.
Subscribe now for daily reports on dancehall news and entertainment.
Following Lisa Hanna's recent suggestion to ban the incarcerated superstar Vybz Kartel from local airwaves, Prime Minister Hanna Holness has responded saying that his government will not give in to any public urge for censorship as it responds to controversial cultural activities including dancehall music. Mr. Holness is precise in his assertion that education is the best way to go so the consuming public can demand the kind of music that will positively impact the country's youths. The Prime Minister opposes Hanna's proposition, saying that censoring the arts of music would destroy creativity. Mr. Holness says Jamaica has a liberal democracy and not a society that believes in censorship. His suggestion is that education would be the best response to the public alarm regarding anything that may be considered offensive. Mr. Holness statements: my point is, how do we create consumers who are more discerning of the products that are being produced? Because once you start to censor, you kill creativity. We have a liberal democracy. We can't escape that. And the society is not one that brooks any argument about censorship. We are not a society that owes heavily to censorship. The way to combat that, however, is that while we don't like censorship, that shouldn't mean that we allow everything to get in the public space. So the important thing is that a society that is a liberal democracy must develop. It is not going to censor, is to develop literacy and education. In other words, you combat negative information with positive information. So the challenge we have is that a lot of people are absorbing within the public space much of the artistic creativity, but without the content as to how this creativity can lead to the realization of a certain reality. In other societies, you go and you watch the movies and it is not just dancehall, it's just general. You have hip-hop, you have rap music. We are just bombarded with things that have different moral perspectives. But if you have a well-educated society that can place these things in context and say this is art, this is from one's own belief, it's not what I necessarily believe, or I know that what this person is saying is wrong, then society can survive that. But if you have a high level of illiteracy or unreasonableness in society and people literally take what is being produced not just as an artistic content but take it literally as their theme or anthem, then you begin to have a problem. So the solution to Jamaica is not censorship. The solution is to increase our education. Our teaching has to place things in context. Well, fucking said Mr. Prime Minister. Continuing though. The Prime Minister was responding to the current controversy over comments made by opposition spokesperson and former Minister of Youth and Culture, Lisa Hanna, on the radio about banning Vybz Kartel's music and the artist recording from his prison cell. Once again, well said by the Prime Minister. Well said. And like the Prime Minister said, from you start censor, you start to kill creativity. From you start censoring the music, you start to kill creativity. Why? Because you basically assure the man them say, yo, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you can't think for your own. You can't put where you want to put in your song them, you can't think the way you know. So you kill for them creativity, you make them think the way how you want them think. You basically tell them what to do, and that is a bad thing. So Mr. Holness say once you start censor the thing them, you're killing creativity. And also, as you can see, the Prime Minister is big on education. Push education, because really and truly, if you think about it, educated people treat things differently. You ever try reasoning with a man where claims say him drop out of school at certain age or him never get forgot this at school, meaning high school, him stop go high school or grade 8. Some man never even make it to high school, but you ever reason one of them man there, but nah this them about a majority of those fellows, them uneducated people, I mean through the school system, when I go through the school system, them have a different style of reasoning. Them hard for reason with. But the man just assure you, Andrew, Mr. Holness, the Prime Minister just assure you. Say education, once you push education, you educate the people them say, if a man do him thing, You see me? Don't take it out of context. If Kartel do a music or Alkaline do a type of music, any artist do a type of music then. Don't take it out of context. Treat it as a art form or how the artists them express themselves, you know. Do not take it out of context. Do not take it make your anthem. Don't take it make a way of life. Educate the people them that's if them see a thing, them can point it out and say, yeah, it's wrong. I'm gonna burn out this money. Theme way to express himself. I don't need to follow that. You know, you need to have a high level of reasoning. You need to have a high level of understanding. And that the Prime Minister, and basically a push. And that is true. And that is what we need. Education is such a key factor in our move, in our think and all of that. So like Mr. Olness I say, and I totally agree. Instead you want to ban music and censor this and censor that. Nah. You need to educate the people because it's not everybody will listen to music, behave and go on so or behave a type of way. Majority of people will listen to music do not go on like how them others make it seem like it a fake way in a negative way. We listen to music and enjoy the music and know say the music is entertainment. Don't it? We are not going to take it out of context. And Mr. Olness, like me I said, he must speak the truth. And I totally agree. But people, you know what time I knock, you know what time I clap. And we are going to get the card here. We're going to get the card here. See like a censorship upon that? But people, you know what? Bad way and good day. Wagwan people, once again we're there, and you know we already do a breakdown for Fast, but Fast just released the official version on YouTube, you know. It's no longer like a leave version where people have a password and so. The official version just released on Alkaline's Vivo channel, so you can go and check that out. But we just get the full lyrics. When you go check it out, you can see the full lyrics there, like Alkaline give them and say, yo, put this out there that's people here we really are going, because you know him come with a different style and so. You know the first verse halfway, him going a different style where him just start speed it up. It that come like him a Busta Rhymes or Twister, one of them man there, but him start speed it up. And I'm sure him know say some people probably get it